Alright, hello and welcome everyone to NEL, another exciting night of NA Dota Elite League action. Looks like we've got Dark Falco fans here going up against Snaking Dota 2. So let's check out the bans thus far. We got OD and Darkseer taken out, so no big surprises there. And looks like Dark Falco will take out the Abaddon as well as the Elder Titan. If you haven't been watching NEL, the Elder Titan ban may come as a surprise, but fairly warranted. Very often it is picked up and is pretty destructive, usually taken mid, can go offlane as well. We'll see. Well, actually we won't see where it goes tonight, but going to be banned out. It makes sense if you've been following the action, but that leaves Batrider, that leaves Wisp, that leaves Weaver, that leaves Alchemist, Nakes as well. So lots of strong tier 1 picks left. The Batrider will be picked up. Let's see if we see Naga Visage. Will Dark Falco wow us with anything else, or just stick to the standard Naga Visage picks, or even go for a Wisp, as it is still oh yeah, good call. What do I do without this guy? I care. We got the NEL overlays going on now. If you're watching in game, I realize there are a ton of casters here tonight, so whatever stream you choose, make sure to turn all of them on though to support NA Dota Elite League, as well as the casters, and of course if any of the players streaming, make sure to turn them on too, and just get the word out there for this very fun league. As I go with the Visage. Is the Naga next? I'm not going to be too shocked if it is, although I do kind of want to see something different, but we won't. As now Snaking Dota here has got to pick up that second hero. What will it be? They've got the Wisp. I can't understand why a lot of teams have been giving the opportunity to pick up both Batrider and Wisp, and they don't choose it here in NEL. We'll see if they do here. Still available. Oh, classic Grand Grant. I guess is what it's called. Pretty funny caster, actually. I've enjoyed some of his streams. Apparently just AFKing the broadcaster slot, so like a trooper.
Reserve time.
Here, Lifestealer, he actually gets picked up, so they go with the Lifestealer as the second pick, despite Naga being in the game right now. The net, of course, goes through Rage, can be very strong, as well as just popping the sleep, and then you can isolate the Lifestealer as soon as he rages in those team fights. And we'll see if that will come to haunt Snaking Dota 2. Likely going to be the person on that hero, as they do ban out the Weaver now. A hero very capable against Lifestealer 1v1, and also in the tri-lane versus tri-lane situation. Dark Falco going to ban out the Storm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've only seen Wisp when EGM is playing. Every time EGM's in the game, of course Wisp, his bread and butter, they pick it up for him. Although, he took quite a few losses last night when he showed up. We're a little earlier today, especially a lot earlier than usual when we stream until 4 a.m., 6 a.m. Maybe we'll go until 2 or something tonight. We'll see how many games we can get done in that time period. NEL games tend to be pretty quick, so maybe 4 or 5. We'll see though. Maybe we'll do 6 or 7. Who knows? As Potom takes a ban out. She's very popular here in NEL and will be banned as, let's see, is Mason in this game? Yeah, he's there in that bottom slot. I believe that's him. Likes to play that Potom a lot, but will be taken out. And I don't see a Mason hero yet, actually. Likes to play that Slark, likes to play that Weaver. So far, no sign of a Slark pick. Maybe we'll see him on something else. He tends to support, but in those games, he tends to lose. So we'll see what happens with him there. I was waiting on Dark Falco here. Let's see, did I... And if you are watching in-game, I'd love for you to check out the stream, twitch.tv/FMBPDota, and if you like what you hear, make sure to follow, but there's no delay on the stream, so should be a good time, interactive there with the chat, and it's usually fairly active, so it's pretty fun. Stop by if you're interested, as it looks like we will be taking out the Viper here, and Dark Falco gonna go with the Razor, so we could very well be looking at that tri-lane right there. And that's going to function very well either aggressive or defensive, although Razor could take away from the herd there, maybe go mid, maybe go solo safe. But of course that static link up on the Razor, as well as Eye of the Storm, goes through Rage because it's physical. Gonna definitely be a strong pick against the Lifestealer. So with the Naga, with the Razor, two heroes that do great against the Lifestealer, it's gonna be a tall order to do work this game, as Snaking Dota goes for his third pick right now. What will it be? The Wisp is still available. It's not a hero you pair with Lifestealer a whole lot, and I like how no one has even banned it out. They're both pretty confident no one's going to pick it. I'm pretty confident no one's going to pick it, but now they've got the third pick, so they're probably going to make it just another support here, as maybe Vengeful Spirit. She likes to get played a lot. Nice stun there for Razor. Make sure he can't run around, get away, or anything like that. Bane as well can be pretty annoying. Make sure Razor doesn't get any last hits. There's the Fiend's Grip. But they will go with the Nyx, so still a pretty good pick for any game. Going to be great as a defensive support. It looks like the aggro lane may be coming. Of course, the multi-stun Impale, the mana burn, which can be fairly annoying, but there's really no intelligence heroes to exploit mana burn with, as it can do about 600 damage nukes to OD. And of course, just brutal against intelligence heroes, as it's a 5 intelligence multiplier and a 4-second cooldown at level 4. But the Vendetta will be space creating, as Dark Falco will go with the Magnus. He's actually played that last night, I think, or maybe the day before, and did exceptionally well on the Magnus, coming up with huge RPs. We'll see what he can get done here tonight. I do expect him to be on that hero, as Snaking immediately picks up the Rubik, so able to steal the Sleep, Soul Assumption, Familiars, Plasma Field, Eye of the Storm, RP, and of course Shockwave and Skewer. Actually a lot of good abilities for Rubik to get from everybody. Probably the best, I think, are going to be the Net, as well as the RP. Maybe the Sleep if they can put it to use. We'll see what happens there. So Rubik, fourth pick, looking to have a fun game and steal some big spells, and we'll see who plays that. Demon likely to play the Bat Rider, I think. And again, I still don't really see a Mason hero. Maybe he goes for the support, either the Nyx or the Rubik. Nyx seems a little more his style, as Dark Falco now. Fifth ban. What's it going to be? I'm going to keep relinking. I made a Reddit link for this tonight. So if you guys are Redditors, go over there, toss it an upvote, see if we can't beat the record last night, which was, what was it? We were up to like 130 viewers concurrently. I realize there's more streamers right now, so it might be harder to reach that, but with your help, we could probably get the thread up there. So he made a Reddit account. This guy is a boss. I need to mod you. Why have I not done that yet? Probably because your name led me to believe you might be 12, but I don't think that's the case.
Radiant team ban. Dire team pick.
Alright, so the bans come out. We got the Nature's Prophet. Snaking takes it out. Worried about that core Nature's Prophet. A tier 1 offlaner at the moment. And of course, can be very good with the split push into the late game. Never want to go late versus a Nature's Prophet. And then Dark Falco going to take out the Queen of Pain as a strong mid. Definitely a mid that can really hurt Magnus, but there's still quite a few of those left. Most notably the Puck with the Dream Coil provides a lot of teamfight control. However, with the Naga Sleep, I'm not sure that is going to matter too much. Dream Coil goes down, Naga can disengage with the Sleep. They can maybe line up some RPs, Plasma Fields, who knows. Dark Falco's lineup looking pretty strong, both in the laning phase and in the 5-man Dota phase. And there's a Mason hero, but it's on the wrong team. They don't ban out the Slark, they pick it up. It actually may have been coming here in the mid lane versus Magnus, but we'll see what Snaking goes for.
New game hosted.
Oh, time to mute IXDO.
Ten seconds remaining.
Gyrocopter. Gonna be the 5th pick there. A hero I like. I think it's my icon on Reddit, actually. Right when he got discovered as that carry, I kind of put it up right at that time. Was a lot of fun. If I had to pick a new hero to put up there, I don't really know who it would be. Who do I play a lot? Probably Enchantress, yeah. I think I should actually go make an Enchantress. Probably my favorite hero at the moment to play. Micro is fun. And so is jungling, because you don't have to lose your lane. It's hard to lose the jungle. That's kind of my motto. as we do get into the game here, and I'll have to switch the overlays. Actually, I'll just do it now. Alright, we're all good. As we wait for the players here to pick up their heroes and get into this
10
game.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And of course, items drop off of the stream as well as in-game. So if we see any viewers... did I take off the delay, actually? Okay, yeah, I did. It's just like maybe 10 seconds. And there goes Grant asking about the Slark. We know he's a master of the hero, but let's go ahead and introduce them. We've got Dark Falco here, taking that Magnus into the mid lane, going for that fast bottle build, excuse me. Meanwhile, wow, Universe here getting pulled up a ton of regen, none of that his own. He's got 603 golds, he's got 2 tangos. Sleesel, and Capitalist giving the tangos over there to Universe. So he's looking to solo safe, and he's definitely looking to win that lane as we find Razor going to be handled by Pandago here. We've got tangos, salves, and a ring of protection. So we're going to get that Bass as they go aggressive tri-lane with the Razor by Pandago. Of course, Capitalist going to be playing the Visage with healing salve, some wards, bought up a lot of regen, and to round out their lineup, we've got Sleesel here. Going to be on the Naga Siren right now. Sentries, lots of consumables as well. 2 tangos and Clarity. And now over to the Radiant. Snaking Dota, his team. They're going to be led by their king here. Nakes looks like he will be going to going mid against the Magnus. And we've got the Rubik here, if we could find him. There he is. Tsar. I've seen him a couple times here in NEL. Why do I feel like I'm zoomed in right now? Because that's a bug. If you go to elevation, watch this. If you go to elevation and go to Lifestealer and then we jump to Rubik, it like doesn't adjust the camera and it doesn't do that, whatever. It's a bug, it happens sometimes. Sar playing on the Rubik. We've got Mason here. I'm so fucking high, Raffle, idiot. That is Mason. Fun player to watch here on the gyrocopter. We've got ZYZZ or Ziz here on the Nyx, and they juke into the trees. They will find Sleesel. He's going to take a rocket rush to the face, and looks like they will back off. And let's see, playing the Bat Rider will be Demon here, helping out with the block in the mid lane, and looks like he's just going to go ahead and jungle. Maybe head top as well to get some XP when he can. And let's see what we got going on here. Sleesel on a support, as Grant is going to point out there. He likes the trash talk, so he should be a fun source of entertainment there. And the spectator chat, as the tri-lanes clash, so obviously revealed there. Looks like Mason got out some harass pretty early on, and we'll see how the farm goes. And in the mid lane, snaking here. Of course, Dark Falco with the shockwave can sort of keep the wave pushed and do a bit of damage to snaking. But with rage, with open wounds, I think snaking can get a kill here pretty early. We'll be forced to maybe skewer away a couple times, but we see the harass going out as top lane. All of this regen, maybe you put some back on the courier even, to just go into an abandoned lane. Slark does actually do very well against the Bat Rider because Dark Pact will purge off the napalms. It behaves differently than it did in Dota 1. In Dota 2, if you napalm and then you Dark Pact it, and let's say you had 4, if the next napalm hits you, you go back to 1. In Dota 1, you would purge it off and then you'd go from 4 to 0, but if and within that 8 seconds, if another napalm hits you, you'd go up to 5. So it definitely works a lot better here in Dota 2. So he does do very well in the matchup, and I think Demon realizes this, goes into the jungle, doesn't want to have to worry about being contested in the lane, and he's just going to continue to jungle, stack up here. He's got one going here, going to clear out the big camp. As right now, let's see, we've got Sleesel messing around, pulling the Alpha Wolves. It looks like the pull will, no, it actually gets a little disrupted. Ziz there, no, I can't do it. Corey told me to call him Ziz, but I'm going ZYZZ. Looks like the pool gets disrupted. He's trying to get those levels. Nyx, a hero that definitely needs level 6 early on to be that space creator with Vendetta, of course, and gank the heroes that are farming up, like maybe not Magnus, pretty much just Mason. Actually, gonna be hard for Nyx to roam around this game as 3 of the heroes are right here in his lane. Razor is gonna be kind of a hard kill if he tanks up early, maybe like phase boots or phase drums and BKB. Of course, there's the RP threat from Dark Falco. Even if you try to gank him up, he's a strength hero, will be pretty tanky. And then, of course, there's the Purge and the Pounce here from Universe, who I will probably call Mason multiple times tonight just because he's on Slark. And I'm so used to that here. Nice 2-man Impale, though, taking a bit of harass back. The Static Link goes onto the Gyrocopter right now, and he's losing a lot of his damage. It will be hard for him to last hit. And as I say that, Let's actually check out the last hits in this lane. We've got Pandago at 4 and 2, and we find Mason at 7 and 3. So not a whole lot. Leading the pack though actually will be Snaking in the mid lane, 19 and 6, and then following up Universe 18 and 9 there in the top lane on the Slark. And Demon, of course, lots of jungle creep of his there. He's got boots and a couple 100 gold after that. And looking to go top, get this XP, make sure the tower not going to take too many hits. But mid lane, Sleesel in a lot of trouble right now. The stun, Impale goes out by ZYZZ, and now Mason with the battery, not the battery assault, rocket barrage make it, doing a lot of damage. But the net, the static link, the soul assumption, they're going to bring him down. The plasma field, no, but Capitalist gets the first blood. Actually, the items go out, and now Sar in trouble as 42 damage stolen. Capitalist, not enough mana to throw another soul assumption, but they get the first blood. Mason goes down. They definitely thought they had the first blood there up on Sleesel, but he's able to get away. He's got 6 armor. Of course, Rocket Barrage hurts. The right clicks after that, they're not going to do a whole lot to that 6 armor. I mean, 27% damage reduction there. And he lives. They pick up the first blood afterwards. Lots of burst damage. The Riptide, the Plasma Field, and of course, the Soul Assumption. Doing work there in that engagement. Meanwhile, top Demon being chased away by Universe, who, despite being an abandoned lane, maybe expected Bat to rotate up, did put 1 point in Essence shift. Pandago gets picked up, thrown back by Sar, and now Mason trying to chase here. And of course the Bass is online as well, so up to 5 armor. The net goes out, the counter initiate, nice 2-minute impale by ZYZZ. The mana burn, is it there? No, it's not. He actually opted to go for the Spiked Carapace as the second skill. So Sleesel, Pandago, as well as Capitalist getting pretty low, forcing out a lot of regen there as Dark Falco on the Magnus. No RP, he's level 5. Gonna try to skewer back ZYZZ. It works out. Is anyone gonna follow up on this? They just need the Plasma Field. It goes and it lands. The net as well used. Maybe not needed, but not really gonna matter. Looks like they will pick up Sar as well. He throws the lift out. And this could be 2. Double kill for Pandago here in the bottom lane as Nyx and the Rubik take the fall. Alright, 5 minutes in, and the phase boots are online. Pandago, after the double kill, scoops up his phase boots, and meanwhile, Snaking in the mid lane, 35 and 12, absolutely crushing. Who is this Dark Falco here on the Magnus? But of course, he does rotate down. It leads to a double kill for their 1 roll, Pandago. Kind of like 1.5 roll. I'd put Universe as well as Pandago at 1.5 rolls. As a kill in the top lane, Demon will go down. And you can see that Essence Shift, the Pounce, and of course the Dark Pack to get rid of the Napalm absolutely destroys that hero. And since his lane was abandoned, Shadow Dance is online. Universe, level 7. He likes to hand out the items. We'll see if the double kills keep rolling as Capitalist in trouble. The Impale out. Visage will go down. He drops, picked up there by Nyx Assassin. That's the first kill for the Radiant. Put him on the board, but Pandago stealing tons of intelligence. Gonna chase it down, and by intelligence, I mean damage. He's got 98. The Impale to miss. Salve up from Mason. Looks like it will keep him alive. Pandago just a little short on mana. If the Plasma Field was there, looks like he won't need it for ZYZZ. Can they get it? The Riptide goes. Sleesel on the Naga Siren, gonna grab it. Demon is level 6, coming in here to chase. Throws out the Flame Break. They want Pandago, but maybe we'll settle for the Capitalist. TP's from Universe, though. He's into the fray now. Shadow Dance goes off, running through the poison. Gonna chase. Pounce to miss. Uh-oh, that's not good. Now he's stuck in the poison. There's a sentry here for the Radiant as well. Can he get out? Pandago, mana for the Plasma Field, throws it. Soul Assumption connects, not enough to kill anybody, as on the backside of this, Dark Falco picks up a Haste Rune. RP online right now, juking through the trees. No one sees him yet. He's going to find Mason on the gyro, picks him off, doesn't have to use it, can bottle up, get RP, and let's see if he'll throw it out. We'll find Sar here. Universe is there. The Pounce misses again. Universe's Slark is apparently terrible right now, and Sar maybe will get away. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. And we all saw it here. Mason probably cracking up right now. The Open Wounds goes out though. Universe, no mana to get away. And after that blunder, might even feed a kill here to Snaking. Let's see, is anyone there? Pandago is. And fast damage to clean it up though. Let's check out the levels. 8 there is Snaking on the Lifestealer. So doing a really great job making the things happen. And let's see, we should probably link the Reddit thing one more time. Looks like we're up to 77 viewers. So, yeah. If you want to help out, get the stream pretty popular tonight. Let's do it. Upvote that Reddit post. I think it's actually against the rules of Reddit for me to tell you to do that. So only upvote it if you think it's worthy. And of course, if you like the stream, make sure to follow twitch.tv/NEL FMBP Dota. But back to the game, it's 6-3. Dark Falco's fans, I believe that's what it stands for. Nice position here in this game. They like to get Mason again, so assumption the damage is enough. And we can see Razor very, very strong with that static link. And of course, 3 heroes around Rocket Barrage. It's not going to do a whole lot. It will bounce to different targets. And let's check out the graphs as we see Snaking at 57 last hits. The Radiant, only 400 gold lead, so still very close. And XP at about 500. So the Radiant edging ahead there in the graphs, despite being behind 4 kills, actually. Which is surprising. Probably because Demon here, as well as Snaking, are farming so well. 58 and 49 last hits. If you go over to net worth, Demon actually pretty far down there. But hold that thought. TV's come into the bot lane. Pandago throws out the Plasma Field. And they're looking for a fight, but they're not going to find it. The Dire will back up. Sleesel pretty low. Up to level 4 right now. Probably wants to go ahead and get that 6 to have the sleep to disengage out of these team fights. Basically, as soon as the lasso gets used, throw out the sleep, disengage the fight. It's usually pretty effective, although if you got a lot of napalm on you, likely will die in the fire. We see it occasionally, Naga sleep and then still die in the fire. It's pretty funny. And here in NEL, they get laughed at, and everyone points it out, so definitely a lot of fun. As Mason, where's he at on the net worth? We see him down there in about 6th at only 1,700. Compare that to Snaking. But that's on his team, though, 4K. Team fight, Sleesel. Call down. It looks like they will get away. The soul assumption goes out. Panda Ego pretty low as well. And after that engagement, no one even dies. Ultimate use. Sar will drop to the soul assumption, but Mason turns it around to get Sleesel on the Naga Siren. Gonna die. Universe lands the first pounce of the game that we've seen. It's not a hard spell to land, but seemed to miss 2 of them for some reason. As Snaking, just gonna sit in the mid lane still, phase drums, and once they get that armlet, we'll have it maybe 12-15 minute mark. Probably 12 if the game keeps going how it is. As he's getting a bit greedy here, diving past the tier 1, playing like Snaking does. But for some reason, Batrider is all the way over here as well. Way into the Dire territory. Sleesel is going to be like, what? Why is there napalm on me as I die here in my own jungle? And yeah, Snaking, whoa, no, Batrider. Demon gonna clean it up there. The wands at least feed the kill over to Bat instead of the Nakes, as Dark Falco will pick up haste and should be able to get out there. But he gets caught off. Pounce by Universe. Rage up. Gonna just go ahead and infest. Uses the wand charge as well. But everyone's around here. Roll the TPs come in for the Radiant. He's lucky the creep. Not getting focused yet. RP online for Falco if he wants to use it. We'll see if he decides to. Demon, the only one around in mid 4 here. Oh, the Rage. Off cooldown. The RP will be thrown. Trying to turn around, but very slow. There is Dark Falco. Snaking will actually no. He drops Pandago. Takes him down. Almost got out of there, believe it or not. The napalm really paying off there, slowing down the turn radius. Not that Falco could have skewered anyway through the Rage, but it was a nice attempt, and Universe going to TP out as ZYZZ. Level 5 here at 11 minutes. Not too bad. Definitely did lose this tri lane and still getting levels as Dark Falco sees him. Will skewer. It connects actually for the slow. They will be stunned up there on the Carapace, but Visage is there. Capitalist with the micro. They take him down. And gonna throw the ultimate here. The call down goes out from Mason Rocket Barrage, but here comes the damage. Panda Ego stealing everything and taking a fight that he is not strong enough to take. Razor zaps all of his damage and will clean up there. Make it 12-5. Everyone living. We've got Snaking dead. He's respawned already. We've got as well Gyrocopter taking a fall and ZYZZ just a little bit before that as Czar trying to miss some pounces of his own, just getting back to base a little faster.
Is under attack. I feel like a broken record.
Uh-oh, Snaking, so aggressive on this hero. Did just pay the price. He's got phase drums at 12 minutes now. Wasn't just farming up, so of course the Midas, not the Midas, the armlet, going to be a little more delayed. Definitely the next item. Probably going to go into that armlet. And then maybe pick up a Deso to continue to push, or could just go for the Basher into an Abyssal. We'll see what he goes for. Not going to see anything too uncommon, I don't think, here on the Nakes, as Pandago opting to skip the BKB because the game's been going so well. And Lasso goes through it anyway, but we see one here from Demon, and they clean him up very quickly. Pick him off. Capitalist looks to be dropping as well. Dark Falco, no RP. Infest use. Snaking needs to run. It looks like he will go ahead and get away. ZYZZ, though, with the Impale. There is a skewer. It will not actually connect for some reason, maybe because he was latched on the pounce, but double kill for Snaking as well as Dark Falco, and Universe looks to be getting out of there. The tower is in deny range, so look for Universe to just take it out as he wants to go for Batrider. That one will connect. What does he have? No Dark Pact. There it goes. Already used. The damage is there. He takes him out. Picks off, no, the creep. Those creep, man. They're kill stealers. Make it 15-8. Snaking likes to be really aggressive on this hero. He doesn't die. He gets a double kill. But I don't think at the end of it, it really worked out for his team. But the armlet could be online pretty soon. 2,200 golds. And you think I would know this, but I don't actually know the front up cost of armlet. So I'm going to check. 2,600. So pretty cheap item. Nerf, please. No. That would be annoying. They've already heard it enough with the weird patch to stop the 1% of players that use the script. But I won't get into that. As it's 15-8, the gold graph now still in the Radiant favor. We can see they've taken a mid tower. So towers go 1 for 1 as the top one is down as well. Gold graph though, not 2,500, 250 XP at about 750 in favor of the Radiant. So still anyone's game. Pandago though, phase, point booster to follow that up. Some more mana to spam that plasma field, and of course working towards the Ags to make Eye of the Storm so lethal and make it hit building. So it does actually help with the push, and then after that maybe a BKB. We'll see what he decides to do, but definitely looking for a refresher as we head later into the game. This should be pretty nice for him there. As now ZYZZ, Vendetta up. He is level 6. We'll see who he's going to go on here. We'll go on ZYZZ Cam. Who is he going to find? Looks like it will be Pandago. Maybe the Capitalist. Familiars are there too. He's opting not to go. Demon does have the Blink Dagger. And the creep are going to spot him out though. Mid lane, Snaking versus Dark Falco. Still, this lane hasn't really dissolved. Both want the farm. We'll throw the RP just for fun. Force the Infest actually could have been a pretty big deal as we see Pandago now trying to come over and they maybe want to fight this. But there's the armlet there right about the free farm time or the main timing there. The Phase Drums armlet going to be online about 15 minutes. Make it 14 and a half actually. As Mason continues to try to farm up here in net worth. He is 5th, 6th, I believe. Okay, lasso onto Dark Falco. You gotta kill him though, because the RP is coming onto 2. He's gonna get him. Will go down though. Nyx Assassin on the backside of this. Demon for Dark Falco at the moment. ZYZZ though takes a soul assumption. Pandago wants to chase. Meanwhile, Sar will throw up a universe into the air like he just don't care as Snaking tries to run away here. 224 damage zapped out. And this seems to be the standard build here in NEL, as we see him with 4 in Static Link, 4 in Plasma Field, and just keeping 1 in the Current. Seems to be the most efficient build in terms of, hey, get away from me, Plasma Field does a lot of damage, and I can kill you if you run away from my Static Link, which is going to zap a ton of damage out if you stay in fight. So you really got to be quick on the decision making when fighting Razor, which makes him a pretty good hero. As the Pounce lands, Surprise Universe didn't miss it there. Will pick up the kill. Snaking wants to fight. Will just Rage TP out, but Rage running out pretty soon. Almost able to stop it. Maybe could have if the RP was there, but it wasn't. Still on cooldown from the mid engagement. Make it 17-9, and I can't believe the graphs still so close. The farming, the net worth here on I don't even understand actually. We can see here 6,700, 6,300, 5,000. That's really not a big deal. But you think the Radiant would maybe be way further behind the net worth, so we see Nyx way out in front. The sleep to disengage as that team fight goes down. I kind of didn't mention it, but it looks like Demon drops. And now the Familiars know the net out into ZYZZ. They're going to get him here. RP still not up. Dark Falco going to be focused by Snaking once again. They want to get Universe. They don't quite get it as the Shockwave from Rubik will miss. Here comes Pandago on the backside though. Cleaning up. Maybe not. Maybe getting cleaned up. As Mason takes a double kill there in the mid lane. So playing like a boss. Universe here going to go clean that up though. Dark Pact going to do work here. Will get hit by the rocket. Sar, if he had the Fable, maybe could go for it, but Universe now, Sar messed up, lingered for way too long trying to get a familiar. Universe with a double kill, handing out items once again, and just going to run away when low health, back into his own territory where the Radiant don't have vision, and heal up with his passive that is quite ridiculous. But he can't shake these creep, so needs to do that first. At the end of the day, I know I was kind of just talking about nothing. Let's check it out. We've got, it starts off, Nyx takes out Magnus, Razor takes out Batrider, then Slark will pick off Gyro, and then after that Visage with the kill, Magnus with the kill. So this is all here for the Dire. It looks like at the end of the day it goes about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 3 in the last couple minutes in favor of the Dire. So keeping their kill lead now 10 ahead, 21 to 11 at the moment. And it looks like in the chat everyone's saying they think the Radiant will win unless they do something retarded. They could be doing it though. Oh, actually, no, the Dire, the lasso goes out there on the Capitalist. They use it just to pick off the Visage. It's only a minute cooldown, and they do give that kill to Snaking, who is arguably the strongest carry in the game right now. Static Link could affect him, though. It has the armlet up here, and they're looking to get maybe their second tower of the game, as the Dire say, alright, we'll trade that top here for the much more important mid. We've already lost our own, so we kind of want to make this trade. It looks like they will go for it. Top tower goes down, TPs come in. Will they throw the Fortify to fight? They may not even need to throw the Fortify to fight. We've got Batrider and Nyx flanking here on the backside as Sar looking to lift somebody. Has Pounce. It's actually a really good spell to initiate with on the lift from Sar, as well to escape. They're not going to find anyone. ZYZZ actually even walks past a sentry. Has about that actual vision, though. They may not have seen him. But everyone backing off. Illusion. Uh-oh. The plays here. Oh, no mirror image. Alright, Sleesel, though. Could have had a couple Nagas. That would have been pretty useless. Uh-oh, I see a dead courier down there. Although a while ago that happened right before the big team fight, so... Wow, that's good for the Radiant. Now the gold graph definitely actually going to be in their favor. Wow, really farming well this game. There's a lot of action, but of course, Snaking picking up a ton of farm. He's pretty much the reason for that entire lead right there, as we see him at 9k. And that's almost 2,000 gold ahead of Universe on the Slark. The top net worth for his team. And XP, though, because of the kills, 2,000 advantage was going there for Dark Falco, but they seem to have lost it after those last 2 kills there on Snaking. And Snaking picking up towers, killing some people there at the end of those fights. XP at equilibrium. As the Pounce is going to be fast enough. Shadow Dance as well. The Radiant, though, they've come prepared. They dropped the sentries. Now looking to maybe push. The net has been used, but here comes the RP onto 3. Skewer him back. They won't grab Snaking. He's raged up, but they clean up too quickly. The supports are down for the Radiant right now. Now they need to run. Demon going to go ahead and blink out. Mason wasn't even there, nor was, well, Snaking was, but a little further behind. Got caught in the RP, but of course still raged. The Skewer didn't bring him, and I don't know why they're really fighting without Mason. They lose 2 supports quickly there. No way to turn that fight around, but with the Gyrocopter, the call down not there. Questionable to even be near that tower, as Dark Falco has the blink. He's also got the mana boots, and with the... Oh, here comes the Infest Bomb. Lasso, though, onto Dark Falco. They clean him up. So at the end of the day, it goes 2 for 1, but advantage to Dark Falco after that team fight. So XP likely going in their favor still. Gold, however, the Radiant with free farming Mason here. FaZe looks like he was maybe going to go drum. Stops at the Bracer. Needs that BKB just a little bit faster. And, of course, that Courier pickoff as well, influencing the graphs. About 3k advantage there. So definitely doing very well. As looks like we've hit 100 here in the first game, so that's like a new record, pretty much. So 100 viewers right now. Thanks for the support. If you're here, make sure to follow. As the net goes out on ZYZZ, the stun up from the Carapace, but it's not enough. Pandago will clean up, as it looks like they are pretty much 5-manning right now. And that's buying a lot of space here for Demon to farm on the Batrider. He's got the Force Staff. He doesn't really need much else. Maybe Boots 2. And Ghost Scepter there for himself. But there is a lot of magic damage. Snaking, meanwhile, does pick up the Basher, Armlet, Phase Drums at a really nice time. 126 last hits right now from the mid lane. And 5 kills, only 1 death on him there. And who else farming up here? We've got Mason. The tri-lane didn't go well to start off the game. They lost it pretty handedly. We see him at 4 and 7, but he's about 1,000 off now from the BKB, and then maybe we see the 5-man here from the Radiant. As Universe, no backdoor protections on the tier 1. They go for it. Don't quite get the deny. The lift as well as the sentry are here, Universe, to drop. So really nice pick off there, Sar. Good sense to drop the sentry and lift, and of course the open wounds, they pick him off. Make it 14, 24, 10 kill advantage. Even the gold a little influenced by that last one. What a deny there by Nyx. Alright, Nyx bomb is online here, so we're on Demon Cam here. Let's see where he's going to go. Maybe he wants to find that Magnus. RP, though, is online at the moment, so it could be a tall order. Firefly goes up. It looks like they maybe saw that. The Dire... Yeah, they did. They've got this ward here. The Infest went about right here. They know it's online. They retreat to their jungle. They're being very defensive. And with the Firefly wasted, and with Nyx inside of Demon here, wasting a lot of time free farming, about the only thing influencing those graphs. So maybe they will go back down towards the Dire there. And it's still anyone's game, as we can see. 10 kills ahead, but losing in gold. And they de-ward. Now they know that they saw it. Demon's still going to be patient, however. random tip, if you cut down this tree, you can buy from the secret shop from the high ground in mid. So, yeah, pretty nice to know. There they go. They finally find someone. The patience pays off. It's on to Sleesel. No sleep available now. The RP goes off. Will catch 2. Demon as well as Ziz. And he skewers back into the trees, destroying the trees. Universe comes in. Demon trying to get away. There's not too many trees left. He takes out the few remaining. Snaking on the backside of this, though. Cleaning up. Going on to the Capitalist right now. Will wand up. Bash, though, will land. Here comes Mason as well with the call down. So the carries are online right now. And, of course, they've got the Razor, who's very good against snakes. But they've also got to worry about the damage, the magic damage, as well as, of course, the right-click damage from Gyrocopter in the later game. So Radiant actually looking to take this game here, despite being so far behind on the kills early. Never really behind, though, as we see them now in the XP. 4K ahead. Gold 4K ahead as well. Universe on the backside wants to take out Sar. There's no sentries or anything. Sar looks like he may actually live. The bash comes out. Do they have a gem? No, I think Shadow Dance just ran out there. Double kill right now for Mason as the items go out. Make it 26-19. Some nice pickoffs there. They get the tower. They get 2 kills as well. And Sar, he actually lives through that and still completely sick of the antics by Universe's Slark. Always going for him, as he probably should. We'll buy up a gem there. We'll see who decides to carry it. Maybe Snaking, as he's 7-1, has yet to die. He's only 1,000 gold away from the Abyssal Blade. As Demon finishes up Boots of Travel, so now he's going to be all over the map. We see him looking for a pick off in the mid lane, looking to maybe go with Nyx, who will back off, and Vendetta, I think. We'll see what Demon decides to do here. He's being pretty ballsy right now. Just going to go back and farm, actually. Doesn't want to waste the Firefly. Might as well get some quick CS out of it. Push the lanes. Carve the lanes, as Batrider himself likes to say. As we see, we got that Ags finished up on Pandago, but he can't really stand against the damage, the infest damage, the call down, and of course the right clicks from either Gyro or Nyx, and usually focus of the lasso, or will be in the team fights at least. So he's got that. Probably needs to pick up a BKB actually, and then maybe try to go for that refresher. As once you go Ags, you pretty much gotta go refresher, I feel like. Although it is a pretty expensive item.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is
Oblivion Staff, pretty good. I mean, Razor doesn't need the damage because of the way Static Link works for the right clicks. And Oblivion Staff, more mana regen, and of course attack speed. So it's a pretty good item anyways, even though it is expensive. 2-man RP though, right on the supports once again, skewering back up the hill into the familiar stuns. Although, wow, Sar actually stole it. Will they get out of here? I think they're still going to both drop. Net out on Rubik. Pandago takes him down, but here comes Demon right onto Dark Falco. The sleep to disengage. He will live through the fire. Not enough napalms, and Pandago with a double kill. The Radiant could be throwing here as 3 drop. Although, maybe not throwing. It was a nice play by Dark Falco to start that off. The steal by Sar very quickly, but Sleesel coming in just in time with the sleep. Of course, the 2 carries, the 2 fighters weren't there. They're still farming. They're still pushing. And that's pretty much the reason, the story of this game, why the graphs are the way they are despite the kills. As the Fortify goes out, Snaking is going to rage up. He wants this. Will bash Universe, but of course, that hero's broken. Will purge. The deny goes out anyway. They kill the creep. He turns on Falco. Won't get a 1-hit bash. Now silenced up. Now going to be lashed as well. And nice, the skewer to clean up from Dark Falco. They take him down. Snaking makes a big mistake actually there. They're going to lose another tower because of it. And possibly their lead. They were getting up to about 8k on the golds. They will back off. Sleesel could be in trouble. Drops the sentry in time to get hit there by the Nyx.
Sorry, I just noticed that Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And it looks like the bottom tower is under attack as well. The tier 2 taking some hefty damage while they push the mid lane, but definitely worth it. They're up 11 kills now. The graphs maybe turn around after that. XP for sure. They got a solo kill up here on Snaking. Being a little crazy there. Their Fortify went out. Probably should have just let it go because they were just going to deny it. They actually denied it anyways and killed him. So, bit of a blunder by Snaking. And yeah, he definitely wishes his tri-lane won. As he says, Dota 2 sucks ass. I think he's wrong about that point, but definitely maybe a little tilted, as the term likes to go. But I'm just going to go with a little mad. And check out Universe items. He went for the Orchid, actually, just to maybe not allow the Rage, if they can get that off first. Should be good there on Batrider as well if he jumps in. And let's see, we've got Orchid, BKB there up on Universe. Dark Falco, meanwhile, Blink Force, the Blink Force, as well as the Mana Boots up. So lots of mobility and escape here on Dark Falco. Pretty classic Medallion of Courage there. About the only item you see on Venge first. Sleece will now earn mana boots there as they find Universe. They're going to blink onto him. No Dark Pact because the stun opened by Ziz. Well done. They take him down. 3-mana RP from Dark Falco. Lots of damage being done. Visage is there with the Soul Assumptions. Pandago, meanwhile, on the back lines. He's got the Ag Scepter. He went Ghost Scepter next, actually, to deal with the right clicks. I kind of like that choice as Dark Falco will drop. And the Gyro... Wait, what? Pandago has a double kill. Gyro went Ags as well. The global presence right now from Mason, being able to drop that call down anywhere on the map. It's definitely really fun, but I don't know. Interesting item. Maybe it could be a game-throwing item choice. Pandago, though, will be stunned. It cancels the TP. Mason to chase right now. Doesn't have the drums, so Pandago probably going to be faster with Unstable Current now maxed out. Taking all the damage. Has the call down as a Sunstrike if he needs it. Should be able to do enough. Will drop it. Pandago not going to chase, though. Sees the animation go off. And that's 112 damage stolen, so he continues to run. And they continue to chase, actually. Pandago pretty low. Here comes Nyx. The stun will be canceled. Uh-oh. Now they got to run out of here. Batrider back into the fight as well. Blink Dagger on cooldown after using it to get that close. Travel as well. Would have been funny to just TP there and wait for it. As Capitalist now running away. They see that he's there. He's actually not going to worry about the Vendetta hit. Oh, nice disengage by Sleecel. Immediately throwing out the ult. That's going to waste the lasso. Of course, now Pandago on such low health will go back into this. They want to chase Demon. He's got no Firefly. He really can't escape, but he forces over. Wow, what a player. As now Mason in a lot of trouble. RP is not available. They will skewer back, however. Call down to drop. They pick him up. Magnus gets him, make it 35-22. Mason buys back. They lose 2 in that engagement, and they don't get anybody. As now, where is this Demon guy? I swear. Up on the side of the map, looking to maybe get a pick off here. Wants to throw the Flame Break, but we'll take the tower hits. Dark Falco misses the RP. The blink out just in time. And look how high this cliff is over here. Will be able to go ahead and TP out of that. Meanwhile, Snaking turns around onto this. Bash onto Sleecel. Now comes the Rage, but the Abyssal Blade, he needs to be able to take him out, but he's losing his damage. Snaking picks up a double kill. Who else did he grab there? The Naga Siren there right at the end. Or no, the Visage, but now Universe comes around. No Rage to get out of it. Pandago on a mega kill streak, make it 36-24. This game is ridiculous. Still really no big lead at 30 minutes. Although, you think the lead would be for Dark Falco's fans. It's not. Snaking farming up a Storm. High net worth. Likely the reason for the gold graph. And XP dipping right back down to around 0 right now. Alright, and yeah, call down being thrown somewhere as he farms up the Ancients. Alright, just spamming the link in chat one more time. As the lasso goes out from Demon onto Dark Falco, RP not available, they pick him off. Sleecel's there as well, gets bashed up. Doesn't have sleep for another 10. Universe comes in though, Nyx to drop. Snaking's not here to do the damages. Mason on the back lines, but Pandago actually does not have the static link as Rubik able to TP back to safety just fine. And Dark Pact actually stolen by Rubik. That could force the Dire to maybe overextend onto him. Dark Pact pretty strong. As Demon, more items out. He's got the gem. Boots of Travel. Picked up the gem from the Rubik, actually. Looks like Demon going to be the holder. But Blink, Force, Boots of Travel, as well as a Ghost Scepter. Sarsing going to earn Mana Boots. We check out Mason, a questionable Ag Scepter. Helm of the Dominator. Looks like he's going for a BKB now, but that's really going to delay his right-click damage. Maybe he's not worried about it because he seems to be the target of the static leak. But Infest here by the Nyx, who's up to a Abyssal Blade now. Going AC next. They find Universe. They pick him off. With Demon blinking there, the Nyx Bomb definitely effective, and that's 2 down for Dark Falco right now. Outer Towers, only 1 remains. Looks like Mason trying to push that up right now, so he's down here. Of course, he can push any lane with his Ag Scepter. It makes that ultimate global. Does it do anything else? Increases the damage of the second missile and gives global cast range. So you generally really only land the first one anyways, but yeah, I'd say that definitely makes it better. Scepter missile damage at 275 instead of 200, so 75 damage as well as global. As RP solo used there, they pick him off, and let's see, doesn't get that last tier 2 tower, no, but Snaking is like, alright, Mason goes down, that's fine. We're gonna try to clean up this Roshan here. They're picking Caution on it. Looks like Purple shows himself in the mid lane, and the Dire not gonna try to defend, maybe not aware Just expecting the team looking for ganks, as Demon has been doing that quite often. Of course, Nyx as well. Maybe looking for the Nyx bombs. They don't suspect the Roche, actually. Not even a ping over in its vicinity, as Roche will go down here for the Radiant. They pick it up, and they're going to hand it right over to Snaking at 32-56. So now Snaking looking to fight. Has the plate mail, so he's getting pretty close to the AC. Maybe another like 2,500 gold there. Some quick, very rough math. Sleesel now points to push out the lanes in the mirror image. You just keep them in the lane, throw them to the creep wave, and then do this. Do this. Oh, come on. There he goes. Yeah, and that pushes the waves, as we can see. And Demon here, Nyx inside armlet, pre-toggled into this, looking for a pick off. Everyone, though, sitting back in base. Sleesel playing Naga right, just pushing out the lanes with the Naga illusions and the Riptides. Even going to pick up some farm doing that as well. So we'll see what she goes for. Probably a Heaven's Halberd here. As even scared to farm outside the base. Pandago empowered up. Tries to farm with the Plasma Field. Demon, though, Firefly running out soon. Will he go on anybody? Let's see. He's right next to the wall. Nope, Link's back, actually. So no engagement here. 12 kill advantage to the Dire, who started playing very defensive. They're very scared. They don't want to lose this game having had such a large kill lead, but really never too far ahead. Even the XP was only there for a couple minutes, now back in the favor of the Radiant. Not an insurmountable lead to overcome, but they're definitely going to have to be able to find an answer here for Snaking, as he's kind of dominating right now on the Lifestealer. A hero that I've seen him play more than any other one here in NEL. As Universe picks off Nyx Assassin. Is he holding a gem here in Mason fashion? Doesn't look to be, as he's got up BKB Orchid still looking to be going for that Basher next. As any other big items coming out. Maybe working towards that Refresher now is Dark Falco. And let's see, Pandago going towards a Refresher now as well after the Ghost Scepter. So not worried about the magic damage too much now that he's pretty tanky. Just really worried about the right clicks from Snaking. So he will be able to static link his damage away. And maybe the Axe Refresher can bring down Snaking. So when it runs out, Pandago has a ton of damage still. And Dark Falco could be in trouble. Will he get the lasso off? And by lasso, I mean RP. He doesn't get it off. He will buy back, though. And Infest to retreat out of this. Universe and Pandago on the prowl. And let's see, will this be canceled? Of course, that leash doesn't cancel. And they TP back, not to safety, but actually just going to the bot lane with the Boots of Travel. And being very efficient there, bringing Snaking right back into a farming lane. Actually, a lane Mason already pushing the tier 2 in treble. They popped the Fortify, maybe a mistake. Probably should have just let it go down. As now, the Aegis still online. The Radiant here could go for the high ground if they want to. If we check out a mech status or any sorts of heal, we see an earned for both teams, but actually neither team able to afford a mech yet. As looks like Mason maybe going for S and Y very late. Could be a Halberd as well. We'll see. Linking onto Dark Falco once again. Wow, back to back. Won't get the RP. Does get the RP off this time. Will die in the fire, though, it looks like. Yes, takes the fall to Batrider, but here comes Capitalist on the backside. Snaking shows up. No static link has gone off. Snaking takes him down without problem. Now turning on to Sleesel. The Ghost Scepter buys some time. Capitalist has one as well. Snaking trying to find a target. Mason still alive. Will actually drop there to the Visage, but a double kill for Snaking. Just handing out the items right now, and Mason just manning up right now. See my chat getting a little depressing here, but looks like you guys are having a healthy conversation right now. Yeah, chat took a dark turn quickly.
I don't mean to be alarmist.
Hopefully my stream cheers you up as they lose the 2-2. Now there's no Fortify. Questionable Fortify here as looking to take a Rax right now is Snaking and crew on the Radiant. The net goes out, but he's like, alright, I'm next to the Rax. This is where I want to be. As he finishes the AC, the sleep goes out to try to save the Rax. If I know Snaking, which I don't really, I bet he'll probably just suicide for the Rax or continue to dive here. The Ghost Scepter again buying time. The no gem for the Universe Demon not around right now. Snaking continues to fight. Will throw out the Abyssal Blade, but of course, Dark Pact is broken, and I'd say get the Rax and get out. Will die with the Aegis. The Rax still stands. That was a misplay. Should have got the Rax, but of course it's NEL. Just wants to get the kills as he does not have a TP either because the Aegis can't rage TP. Actually, RP wasn't up, so he would have been able to. Here comes Nyx with a big impale onto 3. Make it 4 as Sleesel stops to dodge it. Basically the same effect. Taxi. Oh, man. Staking calling for the taxi. Gets picked up. Unfortunately, it wasn't the cash cab, so no trivia for him. As the Dire luckily hold on to their racks after that sort of misplay. Demon farming out the top lane now. This game's so bad, I'd have to agree. They're 11 kills behind, but they're pretty much clearly going to win this game. The Dire playing so scared. 15,000 gold lead, 12,000 XP. The Radiant very ahead, as SNY Ag Scepter right now going to be the item choice for Mason. Alright, top lane though, Demon putting the Ghost Scepter to use, but I think it's going to take the fall. Universe misses another pounce. Can they actually get up here? No travel. They're still on cooldown as he came to the lane. How is Purple alive? Good question. He's Demon. He's master of the jukes. He's definitely master of the terrain, as he, if you need a nature guide for the Dota 2 map, I would suggest Demon. He really knows the map and the terrain. It's kind of disturbing, actually. But Universe will go back to farming. Does have the Basher online at the moment, as make it 41-30. The cold graph, the XP graph in the Radiant's favor. Snaking the reason. AC now going for crit, an item you don't normally see. What an analogy right there. Or maybe more of a metaphor. As Snaking going to get that Rax he couldn't get before. I don't know why they don't just 5-man into this. Mason really wants to make this split push thing happen here on the Gyro, which I guess has been pretty successful. They're winning fights without him even. But if they just get together, they can probably just end this game, and we can get into a next one. But let's see, Infest Bomb out of the Nakes, raged up. Usually use the rage to focus him, but Snaking uses that sleep and the rage to focus out the Razor as a nice 2-man RP comes in, lands on 2. Dark Falco, though, looking to die. They don't even have the follow-up damage anymore on this, and I wouldn't be too surprised if we see the GG, though. Capitalist able to pick up a double kill out of this. Who has died? It's just the supports. The cores are alive, and they're looking hungry, as Naga will buy back the melee racks to drop at the moment. Not sure what I just clicked on. Alright. They get the racks. It goes 2 for 2. They take out 2 cores, though, for 2 supports and get a rack. So the trade very much in the Radiant favor. Here comes Demon back in onto Sleazel after a buyback. Demon once again with the refresher. So, of course, the lasso's back up. Demon did this last night as well. Didn't get to use it. Looks like he will here. Wants to go on Universe. Blink Dagger probably got refreshed too. There it goes, the lasso onto Universe. Refresher. Batrider, new meta. Snaking picks up a double kill off of this. And wow, the items get handed out. I haven't noticed anyone from the stream getting them or myself. But either way, I hope we are. Items being handed out. I'm going Refresher Bat next time I play him. That's all I gotta say.
Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Has the Daedalus, if he wants it here, pretty soon. Yeah, no, I think maybe 300 gold off there. Just about has it, though. Demon, of course. Lasso off a cooldown again in 10 seconds. Mason farming here. Going for the mid racks. Where does that go off? Top, I'm assuming? Yeah, pushing the wave out there. As now the tier 3 tower in trouble. Fortify available, but are they going to use it? Universe still on the deck. They go on to Dark Falco. Demon trying to bring him back. I don't think that's a thing, is it? I doubt it. That would be hilarious, though. He tries it out anyways. Dark Falco does not get off the RP. Drops in the team fight. Mason now just own Dark Falco, picking up a double kill here, as now the sleep goes out from Sleazel. He will fall. This is the game. The game is over right now.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Dark Falco thinks it was the communication. I think it was Snaking. Big individual performance here tonight on the Nakes. Come to expect it on his Nakes. Wow, double call down. The refresher strat is online right now. Welcome to NEL. Universe will actually survive, but the Radiant don't lose any. Diving the fountain to hand out the items. Either way, I'm Helium from FMBP Dota. If you like the stream or you're listening in game, make sure to check out the stream, twitch.tv/FMBP Dota. Make sure to follow as I cast a lot of CEVO, which is a lot of fun. Season 3 coming up here pretty soon. In about October 18th, I believe CEVO Season 3 will get started. There may be an in-game ticket, and I think a Join Dota news article coming up about it, so make sure to check it out. Go to cevo.com, and of course the NEL action is a lot of fun. We'll be casting it, so make sure to follow as the items continue to get handed out here. Big RP though. Dark Falco can't skewer him back. Now he does into the Fallon. It looks like everyone may drop here. No, Ghost Scepters are online actually from everybody. Is even going to blink out of that. The kills though, hey, they've evened up, so at least the Radiant now deserve to win. As a Demon here going to pull him out. Can he get him over the wall? Needs the refresher. Will vacuum. Or, excuse me, will refresh, will lasso once again. Dark Falco being dragged so far. Doesn't go down actually. And that's the game. So only one game of many in tonight's NA Dota 2 Elite League action. So stick around on the stream. I'm Helium, as always. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll be bringing you another game.